Okay, day 13 of my Australian Alps Walking Track. Looking a bit dusty this morning. It was a late night last night, got in about 8:30, I guess, to this spot. I had to come here because the creeks are dry, so I had a food drop. I'm on the AAWT track there behind me, just where the Alpine track drops off the side down to Stony Creek. I had a food drop in there, so I wandered up there. Luckily I had water in it, because even Buckwong Creek's bone dry. This creek behind me's dry. But anyway, such is life. There was a few creeks that did have a little bit of water in, running off the cobras, but there was no camping in the immediate vicinity, so I was always heading for Buckwong Creek thinking there was water, and there wasn't, so such is life. All right, I've got my resupply to sort out there behind me, so it'll be a late start today. That's all right. Goin's going to get real now, though. It's we're into Victoria, so there'll be some climbing involved, even if the Ks aren't that big, I think. And there's some weather coming too. I think tomorrow, maybe tonight, this afternoon, and tomorrow. That's the last forecast I saw, but yeah, it's meant to be a fair bit of rain, so we'll see how that goes. All right, take it easy. Okay, well, I've just stashed my food drop to come back and pick up later on. I've left AAWT track and I'm dropping down the Stony Creek track. This track starts off level and drops pretty steeply from memory. Then I get into a long valley. I'm thinking once I get into the valley, things might go a bit Burke and Wills. Anyway, it's all downhill for a while now. See the Brumby tracks and the Alps track. It's not easy to tell the difference sometimes. Alright, put this away and get walking, I reckon. There's a retro marker. It's not one of the old ones, but it's stylised like the old ones. It's good to see. So I've been walking, I don't know, 20 minutes. I've already had about 5 or 6 trees to climb over. I'm in Victoria now. So there's a few caves scattered around the hills here. I think this is limestone. There's also an old quarry, a marble quarry or something down here. I'm down in Stony Creek still. There's one of the caves up there, you can see. I'm on the flats now, so things are a little bit vaguer. I'm not sure if vague is a word, but you know what I mean. I'll be up on the side again soon though. So I'm down at Limestone Creek. Just had some lunch. This is an open track in season, this one, 4-wheel drive track, so it's been a 4-wheel drive up to rumble past. I'm gonna pack up now and start climbing. I'm heading to Smoko Creek next, I think. I'm not sure where I'm going to end up tonight, or maybe Misery. I might camp on the side of Misery track where it meets where the Alpine track meets Misery track. We'll see how we're going for time. Or I might pop down to Buckwong Creek. We'll see if I've got the time to do that or not. I don't want to go too hard. I went pretty hard yesterday. So that creek you can hear down there is Dead Horse Creek. I'll be crossing that soon. Well, soonish. And that ridge over there, I think, up the top there, is where I meet the Mount Misery Trail. I'm not 100% sure on that though. So I'm thinking that log that I just shot, that dead tree that I just scrambled over, is over Smoko Creek. And that bigger creek is Dead Horse Creek. I'm going to cross that upstream a little bit, another half a kilometre. It might be a boots off job by the look of that. This is a tree. Alright, I'm heading up here. So we're into Victoria now. We're looking for the cryptic marks marking the track. Arrow's pointing that way. There's a lot of horses through here. And there will be till I get down to probably mid of river. So this is the first type 2 section, climbing out of Dead Horse Creek up to, well, I guess it'll go all the way to Mount Misery Road, or Misery Road. It's very feral indeed. This is actually a good bit. I can see a bit of a track and I can see a marker. Sometimes I can see neither. Oh, and it's about a 45-degree slope I'm climbing too. All good. I'll have a beer when I get home and this will be brilliant. Take it easy. Smiley face indeed. This is a brilliant bit of track. Why have I got a feeling it won't last long? Yeah, I didn't think it'd last long. Pad's pretty well going now, following just horse pads. Trying to pick my way through the scrub. Haven't seen a marker for ages. I'm just heading up now to Misery Road in the general direction. So first I'll get over this steep pinch and then it should be a bit easier. You never know, I might pick up something. There might be a track marker somewhere. Alright, keep going. Hey, found a marker. It's pointing downhill. And I'm going up here. But it's a sign. Woohoo. Got a marker. Gee, the weather looks a bit ordinary. I'm thinking I'm going to camp up off Misery Track somewhere because I've got another descent into Buckwong Creek and it's probably going to be like this and I don't want to be doing that in the dark. As you can see, things are very vague. So I'm doing a lot of map work, but anyway. Alright, let's get to the track first. Okay, there's no trail marker here to signify to turn off Misery Track. If you look right into the 100 metres away, there's a little yellow one over there in the regrowth. But strange, it's been, what, 220, went in 223 now. It's been 3 years, they haven't even put a track marker up here, so I don't know. I know it got decimated in the fires, but still. Anyway, I digress. I've had a look at the map. I've got 6 k's to get down to Buckwong. 4 of that's going to be rough as guts, and I've got about 2.5 hours of daylight. I reckon I'm going to go for it. The main reason is the weather's turning a bit nasty. It's very cold. I just chucked the thermal on, and I think I'm going to get rain, and the wind. And with all these dead trees up here, I'm not sure it's a great idea camping up here in high winds. So I'm going to make a mile now and try and get down to the flats at Buckwong Creek. All right, I'll catch up with you. So heading south, there's a track marker marking the spot to leave Misery Trail. I wonder what's been chewed by. It looks like something's been chewing on it. Probably best not to wonder. All right, let's see how we go down here, eh? Starting off promising. So I'm following this bulldozed track. It's obviously been pushed through after the fires, maybe a fire break, or maybe just to make the track possible. It doesn't follow the exact alignment on my map, but there's a few track markers here and there, and it's getting to me where I want to go, which is down that valley. So that's all good. Geez, that weather over there don't look good though. Okay, day 13 is done. I'm down at Buckwong Creek. Today was a type 2 kind of day, and the rain's caught up with me too. It's going to last tomorrow as well, I think. I was pushing through bushfire regrowth, so it wasn't too bad. The worst bit of the day was the climb. It was about a 600 metre climb from Dead Horse Creek up to Misery Trail, and that was just, there was really no track, and there wasn't very many markers, so it was make your own way through the scrub almost. Every now and then you'd see a burnt marker, or I saw one new marker in the whole probably 5Ks. So they're pretty frugal with their markers up here. Coming down off Misery Trail, I had a bulldozed track that lasted all the way down into the valley. Didn't stick with the exact alignment of the old Australian Alps Walking Track, but it got me down without bashing through scrub, so can't complain about that. Sorry, my leg just got dripped on. I was just seeing where it's come from. All right, it's going to be a wet and miserable night. I'm going to just get in bed and go to sleep, I think. I will catch you in the morning for an interesting day. I reckon tomorrow will be. See you later.